Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am a mess of a makeup artist. Today I'm going to be doing this drag makeup look of Marylin Monroe, and the reason it's drag is because it's not just the way she did her makeup, it's meant to actually like look like her with like, you may not be able to tell, but like the eyebrows are pointed, there's like, yeah, it's meant to look like her. I did like nose contour to make me look more like her, etc. So yeah. I'm so excited, and I say that literally every video ever, but it's because I always am. I love making videos for you guys, and yeah, I'm always excited to do it. So yeah. Alright, let's get started. So the Marylin I do is kind of like a drag Marylin, so it's gonna look, I'm gonna try and look more like Marylin than just doing the makeup. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm going to put that all over my face. I basically use that as a foundation at this point. Then I'm going to do some contour, and the way I did the contour, I did it pretty lightly, but as you can see I actually put some like on my temple, and I made a space between that other contour and the temple contour, which is actually something Marylin Monroe herself did. And then I did some nose contour, and I did it to try and look more like Marylin. I did the one on the upper of the bridge to contour that, and then I did it across the entire nose, not just the top of my nose, which is what I would usually do, but that's also something Marylin actually did. I also put more contour on the underside of my nose to make it more pointier. Then I'm taking some concealer and I'm gonna use that to contour. I made the tip of my nose like higher, and then I actually like did the concealer part in like a curved shape to make my nose appear more curved, and then I blended that out. And I'm still just applying it and trying to make some good shapes. And then I took this light vanilla shade and I did the same thing. I was showing that I am putting it higher than my actual tip of my nose, and I was struggling with it a little bit and really using that to highlight, because sometimes when I blend it, it just gets too blended. And during the side of the nose, I made this clip way too long. I apologize. Then I started baking my face. I look really weird here, but that's alright. And I started to do eyebrows, and her eyebrows actually had like a point in the middle about where her eye, the middle of her eye is. So I tried to emulate that, and then it went pretty straight down. Her eyebrows were also fairly thin, but not the most thin. And so yeah, I tried to emulate that little point at the top, and then I brushed off all the extra powder off my face and blended it in. Then I'm taking this nudie brown. It's fairly light, and then your eye naturally creates a kind of moon shape near your nose bridge, and I followed that shape and went down and then did a little flick out because she had very dreamy eyes, so they were kind of like sloped down. And then I used concealer just a little bit to like create that shape more, because I forgot to put a cream base, and that's what I'm putting on now, a cream base on that area. And highlighted my brow bone with the same. I also carried it down, and then I just blended it more so that there were no harsh lines. Now what I'm doing is I took white and added some micellar water to it. It's just some white eyeshadow, and I'm making kind of like crow's feet just making a V shape with this white, and yeah, it just kind of gives like a little space between. And then I'm taking this brown and I'm making like a little triangle under my eye, and that gives the like illusion that my lashes are giving out a shadow on the bottom of my lash line. And I did that to both eyes. And it looks weird now, but when I put lashes on in the eyeliner, it looks good in the end. And I blended it out a little bit. Now I'm doing the eyeliner. I was on a call with my friends, so you can see me talking to them. And I did fairly thin on the inner corner, and then I went out into a cat eye. And I didn't do it too long. She never did super big eyeliner. I think I got it in my eye. I can't remember. Yeah, I did a fairly small wing and I squared it out. I actually really love this eyeliner in the end. I feel like I felt so pretty. And yeah, it's fairly small, but yeah. And then I use this corally blush, and I use it right over top of where I did my contour, even on the temples. And I placed it there and blended it out a little bit, just to make it so that, again, there's no super harsh lines. And then I took this super baby pink and I put that across my cheeks and above of where I put the other blush, which again is something that Marylin used to do. And I used the lightest pink I had, and my brush fell apart. And yeah, I'm just kind of dusting it. I'm not trying to pack it on too harsh or do anything too drastic. And I used a sponge just to kind of blend it in more and make it more natural. Then I used this highlighting brush. Marylin didn't use highlighter. She actually used Vaseline on her face, which is kind of interesting for me. But I don't know if they didn't have bronzer, or highlighter, or if she just chose not to, but yeah, she used Vaseline. And so I highlighted all my usual areas, and then I put a little bit on the inner corner just to spice it up a tiny bit. Then I added mascara, of course, and I put my lashes on. I put fairly big lashes, but that's mainly because that's really all I had. And I started to line my lips. She has a very heart-shaped lips, and so I tried to do that. And Marylin actually used a darker lipstick on the outside of her lips and then a lighter one on the inside, but I only have one red lipstick, so this will have to do. So I'm doing my cupid's bow like a heart, and then kind of overlining the sides of my lips and filling in the sides as well, just give me like kind of a pouty look. I think I was hiccuping, I can't remember. I think I had the hiccups. I forgot to wipe off my foundation off my lips, but it's fine. It doesn't really affect it. And again, filling in the corners because it gives you like a pouty look. Now I'm filling it in with some Avon red lipstick. It's very creamy, I love it, and it's super pigmented, so. And I just filled it in. And the line wasn't perfect, so I kind of tried to fix it, but yeah. Then I started to put on this wig. It's not exactly Marylin, but it's good enough. And then I added the beauty mark because I actually forgot earlier. Yeah. I walked in and asked the gentleman, could I please keep warm? Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Has no comfy place to go, so I told that
kindly gentleman, my tale of woe. Every baby needs a daddy to keep her worry free.